Mentor for Life is unique in that it addresses mentoring from a community standpoint. It does not talk about mentoring or discipleship in a one-on-one context. What I love about it is it's communal, and we find throughout the biblical text, especially in the New Testament, that disciples are growing because of their interactions in relationship to other people. And so we see that with Jesus and his 12 disciples, and that is really the biblical foundation of the mentoring model that's promoted and shared in this book. So I love that Mentor for Life is unique because it talks about mentoring in a group context and not one-on-one. It is also theological. Mentor for Life, it has a foundation that is biblical, and so I constantly take the reader back to the text and what it is that we learned from Christ there, particularly in his relationship with his disciples, what he taught, and also how he lived. And so I really love that it's theological. Mentor for Life is kingdom focused. It helps us in our day-to-day lives realize the work that God is doing in the world, and that when we talk about living our lives on purpose for him, that we are actually a part of the great work that God is doing in the world. And I think sometimes we lose sight of that in our daily grind. And so one of the things that I aim to do in this book is to keep the kingdom of God at the forefront of our daily living. Finally, it's unique because I get the opportunity to share some of my faith journey with the readers, and some of the things I've learned as a leader and as a mentor and as a person who has grown in my faith from my experience in the military, having attended the United States Naval Academy and having served as an officer in the United States Marine Corps, and also just having been a leader in a professional setting, but also in the church. And so I'm really excited to share my faith journey with readers, and also what it means to mentor for life as intentional discipleship in the context of Christian community.